Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, hi, I'm Selena. This is Feel Your Flow yoga for everybody. So I like to start most of my practices by inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and just letting go. So if you'd like to join me, let the body do whatever it feels like. A few more. Okay, let's bring the hands into a prayer. We'll inhale center, exhale as the hands go one way, the head goes the other way. So we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. As always, move at your own pace. In whatever way feels good for you. Couple more. Okay, we'll come back to center. Take a breath or two. Find something to relax. Okay, let's warm up the hands. We can open up into more of a horse stance. So wider feet. Warm up the low back. Give ourselves a little low back massage. Hands a little above the kidneys, knees bent. Let's circle those hips. Change direction. Okay, come back to center. Give ourselves a little shake. Let's do a couple of side bends. So the feet together. Shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, one ear towards one shoulder, and we let ourselves. When you're ready, come back to center. And exhale over to the other side. So go with your own breath, side to side a few times. Notice the screen went black. Just give me a moment. And we're back in business. My apologies. Hopefully that won't happen again. Okay. So we did our side bends. Let's come to the top of the mat. And we'll get ready for our sun salutation. So as always, go at your own pace. You can add movements, take away movements, whatever feels good for you. All right, when you're ready, inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees as much as it feels good. Hands somewhere on the legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees enough to put the hands down. Step back to a plank. Knees up or knees down. A couple breaths. Okay, knees down. Before we lower, let's just inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Go with your breath. If you feel like it, you could add some flair, maybe rounding as we come forward, arching as we come back, whatever feels good. Okay, let's come all the way down. So we'll come forward, head up, tail up, bend the knees towards the body, come on down, flatten the feet. Let's do cobra up downs. So we inhale, cobra, whatever height is fine for today. Exhale, come on down. Go with your breath. And once you're happy with that, make your way either child's pose, somewhere here, or downward facing dog, somewhere here. For sure, the knees can be bent. Wherever you are, relax the head. Feel the parts of the body touching the earth. And let's just release into the earth. About 5 more breaths. Okay, let's make our way to all fours. Placing the hands and knees somewhere comfortable. Then we'll do some cat cows, starting with regular cat cows. Inhaling head and tail up. Exhaling, rounding the back. Go with your breath as always. Okay, come back to center. Let's release those wrists. So I'll give two options. Option one, you come back to sitting on the heels. You hold your hand down. So this is the back of your hand, and then the other hand just gently. Option two, same thing. The back of the hand comes down. So you're using the floor instead of the other hand. Just one hand at a time if you're doing it this way. So whatever way you like, one hand. Let's take a few breaths. All right, switch hands. All right, release the hands. Let's get into the hips. So one leg will circle one way and then the other way. And that's it. Just go back and forth. Now we'll take the knee that we've been circling and put it behind the knee on the floor. So the knees are crossed. Place the hands so it's like a tripod with the knees in the two hands. And let's go back to our cat cows. Inhaling up, exhaling down. If the wrists are not happy, just a reminder, you could always go on fists or fingertips or roll up your mat or get the edge of a blanket or something to give more padding underneath the heels of the hands. Okay, we'll come back to center. We can bring the hands maybe a little forward. Let's inhale forward, exhale back, shift our weight. Now the next time we come back, we'll see if we can sit. So to help ourselves maybe do that, first we can open up the feet. And we'll walk the hands towards us. You might like a block or a blanket or something under the bum. And if sitting like this doesn't work, just forget about it. Just sit any way that's comfortable or stand. Okay, if you are in this position where you have one leg over, one leg under, we'll wrap the arms. So whatever leg's on top, the opposite arm goes on top. So you wrap. If they can come together, cool. If not, they can be separate. And we'll just start here. Long, deep breaths, kind of moving the hands away from the face. So instead of the hands here, the hands kind of more over the elbows. Try to relax the neck, the cheeks, the jaw. We'll add a little movement. We'll inhale, lift the elbows and the chest. Exhale, draw into ourselves. We'll go with our breath. Okay, come back to center. Let's give ourselves a hug. And just 3 more breaths. Okay, let's do the whole thing on the other side. So back to all uncross the legs. And we start the other leg. So circling one direction and then the other direction. Go at your own pace. Okay, so now we bring the knee behind the bottom knee. Make sure you're still on your mat or carpet or whatever, something soft. And we'll start to shift forward. Oh, sorry, I forgot the cat cows. So inhale up, exhale round. Go with your breath. Okay, back to center. And now we shift forward and back. I like to step my hands forward first. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. The front knee might come off the mat when you come back. That's fine. All right, so we'll see if we can sit. So if you think you're going to try to sit with the knees crossed like this, first open up the feet. If you know that's not working for you today, you sit any way you like, or you could even be standing. And remember, you can put a block or a blanket or something under there to help yourself out. Okay, so we cross the arms. So whatever leg is on top, it's the opposite arm that comes on top. And if you're sitting whatever normally, you just cross your arms the other way that we did before. So we'll take a few breaths here. Encourage the hands kind of away from the face. Relax the neck, the cheeks, the jaw. And we'll add an up-down movement. So we inhale, elbows and chest up. Exhale, draw into ourselves. With your breath. Okay, we'll come back to center. Give ourselves a hug. And just hang out for a couple breaths. Okay, unravel when you're ready. Back to all fours. Unwind to the knees. And let's lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose or down dog, about 5 breaths. And then we'll get into our standing poses. Okay, when you're ready, from all fours or from down dog, inhale, extend the leg you would like to step forward. Exhale the foot towards the hands. We're going to come up in a warrior two. So the back foot down, in line with the front foot. On. So get comfy with your position, front knee bent, back leg more straight. Before we get into the warrior two, let's just circle our front knee. Change direction. Okay, now we'll land into the warrior two. Whatever you feel like with the arms for the first couple breaths, and then we'll add draw the bow. Getting nice and solid through the legs. Okay, so let's add draw the bow. If you like, you could also just traditional warrior two. That's perfect as well. So draw the bow. We have our arrow, so our first two fingers sticking out. And then we have our little grippy hand pulling back on the string. The arrow, same side as the bent leg. So we inhale here, curled into ourselves. We exhale, pull back, and look past our arrow, past the horizon. So we inhale, curl into ourselves. Exhale, draw the bow. Go with your breath. We'll do a few more. And the next time we come into our drawn bow, we can just hold for a breath or two. And relax the arms, straighten the leg, maybe shifting the hips a little. Getting ready for triangle. So we'll inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, reach, same direction as the front leg. Can't reach anymore, drop the hand. Wherever it lands is perfectly fine. Stretch the top arm up, or you could rest the hand on the hip. The head could look up, down, or forward. Make sure you're pretty comfy where you are because we're aiming for 10 breaths. Keep lengthening through the sides of the body. 2 more. Okay, from here, let's make our way into half moon. So if you have a block handy, you might want to use it. We'll bend the front knee. Grab the block if you have it and you're using it. If you're able to get to the floor, that works too. Or if you have a chair or something to put the hand on, walk the back foot in. Shift the weight and we'll see if that back leg is willing to lift. Top arm, hands can be on the hip or in the air. We do our best to invite hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. And we'll take a few more breaths. Okay, when you're ready, bring the hand down, bring the foot down. Relax in a forward bend. 3 or 4 breaths. Let the head be heavy. Okay, we'll prepare for the other side. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth, step back to plank. Take a breath or two, or if you like. And lower, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose or down dog, about 5. Okay, when you're ready from down dog or all fours, let's extend the other leg to step it forward. Inhaling up. Exhaling towards the hands. Back foot comes down for warrior 2. And we come up. So just relaxing into it. Any movement that helps us feel good. We'll circle our front leg. Other direction. Okay, take it into the warrior 2. So bend the knee. Whatever you feel like with the arms. And then we'll do draw the bow. If you want to have the arms up, traditional warrior 2, go for it. Whatever you like. Okay, so let's draw the bow. So we have our 2 fingers out. We have our little claw. We inhale, curled in. Exhale, draw the bow. Go with your breath. The next time we come into the extended position, let's hold. And release. Do a little shift. Okay, get ourselves ready for triangle. So both legs fairly straight. Of course, there's a softness behind the knees. We inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. Drop the hand onto the leg or a block or whatever. The top arm could be up or on the hip. Position the head somewhere where the neck feels good. So usually down is the most comfortable, but see what works in your body. Or if it feels okay for today, you could look up. Wherever you are, lengthen the sides. Long, deep breaths. Okay, let's get ready for half moon. So you can put the back hand on the hip if it's up. Bend the front leg. Grab your block if you're using it, or the floor, or a chair. Walk the back foot in. When you're ready, shift the weight. See if that back leg is willing to lift. Maybe the top arm wants to come up. Long, deep breaths. All right, come down to a standing forward fold. Relax into the forward bends. Do what you want with the hands. You could hold on to the elbows or wrap the hands around the legs or put the palms under the feet. I'm going to go elbows and rock side to side. Okay, let's inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth, step back to plank. Take a breath or two. And we'll lower knees, chest, chin. This time, let's inhale into a sphinx. So bring the forearms down. And we can just hang out in the sphinx for a few breaths. So kind of pulling the forearms towards us, lifting up through the heart and the crown. Okay, so you can stay in the sphinx or put the head down. We'll add hamstring curls. So bending one leg and then the other. If you're in the sphinx, you can turn the head to look at the leg that's bending. Okay, let's make our way to child's pose or down dog if you prefer. About 5 breaths. Both positions we want to let ourselves relax. If you're in child's pose, make sure the head and the bum are supported. Okay, if you're in down dog, bring the knees down. If you're in child's pose, come up. One more thing before we come onto the back, we'll do some shoulder dips. So you might lose my hand, but you know it's still here. Widen the hands. We inhale here. Exhale, dip one shoulder. Inhale, dip the other shoulder. Go with your breath. And of course, you just go as far down as feels good for today. Okay, we'll come out of it. Go into our seated twist. So you know the drill, bottom leg straight or bent, top leg inside or outside. We'll start at center, a few long deep breaths. Bring the shoulders back and down, lift up through the base of skull to crown. Find something to relax. Okay, take it into the twist. Twisting towards the bent leg. Come back to center. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Starting at center. Long, deep breaths. Take it into the twist. Long, deep breaths. Come out of it when you're ready. Let's make our way down onto the back. If you have socks, sweaters, extra clothing, depending how warm, how warm it is where you are now. If you need any extra stuff for Shavasana, grab it now. And when you're ready, come down onto the back. We'll just throw in really quick couple more things. Some pelvic lifts. So let's inhale, lift the pelvis, maybe the arms. Exhale, pelvis down. If you're moving the arms, arms down. Okay, next time you come down, stay down. Grab the elbows and just go side to side. Back to center, change the cross of the elbows, whatever is in the front, goes back, and then side to side again. Okay, release. Let's get ourselves comfortable for Shavasana. So you know the option. So it's a full relaxation. You can have the legs extended. If the low back is a little sensitive, you might prefer the knees bent, leaning one into the other. Or if you have something to rest your lower legs on, that's really nice too. Oh, I forgot the twists. If you want to throw in a couple of twists before you go into it, please feel free. And if there's any other movements that would help your body prepare to relax, go ahead and do those. Okay, so once you're ready, find your position for relaxation. Do any adjustments to help yourself be as warm and comfortable as possible. Chin tucked in, so take a little pillow if you need it. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. start to gently wake the body mind, adding movement once it feels good. Giving ourselves a full body stretch. And once you're nice and stretched, knees to chest. Let's do some double knee tucks. So inhale the knees away, exhale towards the chest. And the next time the knees come to the chest, if it feels good for your neck, you could lift the head, squeezing into a little ball. Okay. Let's, oh, well, we could rock side to side. And then roll all the way to one side. With the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way to any comfortable seated position, whatever that might be for today. And let's just take a moment with ourselves before we close. We'll close today's practice by chanting Om. So we can rub the hands together. Come into prayer. Exhale everything. Inhale to chant. With gratitude and appreciation, may we honor, acknowledge the light, love, wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice. Feel free to let me know in the comments, the chat, email, whatever, if you want, no pressure. We're back here again on YouTube on Friday, same time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And we have our Google Meet class on Thursday. The link's in the description. And that's a bit more interactive because we can see each other if you want to have your camera on and, say hi before or after the class. So thank you so very much. I hope you all have an amazing day and I'll see you soon. Take care.